Hi, squash lovers. We are back for the new episode. Last time I was talking about discipline. Now, as you all know, it's very important to have discipline. With the discipline, very important is commitment. To achieve your goal, one has to commit himself. So you have to have a commitment for what you are going to do to achieve your goal, whatever is involved. Now, commitment and respect for the people who are helping you to achieve your goal. Your parents, of course, they provide a lot of facilities for you. They take a lot of headache for you, to do things here and there, all sorts of things going on, and they are managing it. So respect for your parents and respect for your coach. Very important. Because coach and the parents are two people who really would like to see you achieve your goal. So full respect for them. Listen to them. In a lot of cases, obey them. They are like your remote control. Especially coach. He makes a plan for you. He tells you to do this. And he's expecting you to commit yourself to it. Give 110, 120%. He is with you. Right? On the court, off the court, when you are training, when you are playing matches, he's there. Right? And he draws a plan for you. So when he draws a plan for you, if you do it according to his plan, you will succeed. But many, many times under the pressure, nerves, one fails the plan. So I say you have actually not just failed your plan, but you actually failed your coach. Never mind, this is part of actually improving and procedure you going along. So you have to learn that as well. How to actually fulfill the plans, how, with what discipline you have to do all these things. So you have to carefully listen to your coach, listen to your parents. They both have different duties, right? And there should be no interruption between the coach and the student. People can give advice, yes, but don't interrupt coach, because coach may be thinking something different, which at that time even the student will not understand. But one day when she goes through the procedure, then they realize, okay, my coach was right then. And as I said, discipline, respect is very important. Okay? So think about it. Discipline, commitment, and respect. I will tell you a little story about respect and actually confidence in your coach. What your coach is telling you, you should have 100% confidence and believe in him and believe in yourself. It's about great John Barrington. John Barrington was trained by Nasrullah Khan. Nasrullah was my father. And this is, I'm talking about 60s. John, actually, he told this story once in the clinics. When he used to give clinics, I think John was the best of everyone to give clinics. Very exciting, good experience, good humor. And we used to enjoy. I used to go sometime just to see his clinics. Fantastic. So he told once in his clinic that when he used to come to the club, Nasrullah, his coach, his nickname was Naz. So Naz used to tell him something. One day Naz said to him, John, you should eat raw eggs. John said, okay. So after the training, John went back home. Next day, John came and John didn't look very fresh. So coach, obviously, when he sees his student, he sees his body language, he looks at his face, in his eyes, to presume, what is happening. So he said to John, are you okay? because Jonah didn't look very fresh to him. He said, yes. He said, did you sleep well? Jonah said, yes. He said, okay. So Jonah goes again for his routines, whatever he has to do, told by his coach. He did that and he went home. Next day he comes back and he looks little worse. So the coach said, Jonah, are you okay? Are you sleeping well? He said, yes. He said, okay, fine. Next day, the third day he comes and he is looking really bad, no energy, So coach is now worried. Nas got hold of him from his arm and he said, Jonah, are you okay? Jonah said, yes, Nas, but I'm very hungry. He said, why? Haven't you been eating? He said, yes, but just raw eggs. He said, what? He said, yes, Nas, for the last 3 days, you said to eat raw eggs. I've been just eating raw eggs. Nasrullah laughed. He said, my dear, not just raw eggs, but raw eggs as well. So what does it prove? It proves believe in coach. Jonah believes so much in Nas that whatever he said, that's it, without thinking something else. So this is a belief. This is a confidence in your coach. And if somebody has confidence like that, then obviously he will produce the result like Jonah did. Great, winning 6 British Opens and a lot of titles in the world. But I would say that he was a great ambassador for squash.